Hi. Sunday afternoon. Onroad. Appreciate everybody coming out. Porsche Cup. Only 2 more races after this. Next weekend and the weekend, and then 3 weeks from now. We are not racing on the 21st. So we race next weekend. We're off a weekend, and then we're on. And that'll be the last Porsche Cup race, the end of this month. Southern Nats next month, September 20th something. I'm working on the gravity tires. I got to get them set up. They're not up first, Goofy. Trans Am's up first. Check his shit. Is he legal? Yes, please sign up with Myron. Like I said, appreciate everybody coming out. Trans Am on the track. For what? Trans Am or? No.
David Owens.
Make sure Porsche Cup drivers that you have scaled your cars for the race starts. Touring car drivers out to Marshall since there's only one heat of touring car.
David Owens Jr.
I got all 5 drivers on the driver's stand. I just need my turn marshals. Eric.
Carl Gordon.
Rick, Steve, and Scott's got the sweeper. David Owens Jr., your TQ for Trans Am. Line them up. Junior, Myron, Carl, David, and Tyler. Line them up. Yeah, we get to use the end of the straight this time. Nope, all the way down to the second one. Second, right there. Right, stop. That was right there. Leave Myron like that. Oh, I guess they want a Le Mans start, I guess. Yeah, we know. We would listen to his crying if he marshaled and got ready to race on time. You marshaled 3. I did. You were supposed to marshal. You're running 2 classes. You should have marshaled. Standing over there looking sketchy, it doesn't count. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Ooh, they're off. Tyler already putting pressure, but taps out. Up at the front, Myron putting pressure on Junior through the crosstown, into the bus stop, onto the straightaway. Carl in tow in third, followed by David and Tyler. Battling through the diagonal. Myron closes in on Junior. Loses it going down the straight as Junior yanks that big block power. Oh, Myron taps. Carl closes in on him. Junior in that blue and orange through the sweeper. Oh, that's Senior? Did we have the transponders backwards? Oh. Well, that's no fun. Oh, I could have fixed that. Hey, wrong transponder. Oh, Junior off the track. I'll get the right name now. Senior down the straightaway with Myron in tow. Carl about 2 seconds back. Junior about 8 seconds behind Carl. Carl 2 seconds behind Myron. Myron 4/10 behind Senior. And Tyler about 18 seconds back behind Junior.
Six minutes left.
David out to a half a second lead. Oh, gets caught up by Myron there. As Myron back on his back bumper. Onto the straightaway. A little bit more stretch legs on the Senior car there in the blue and orange. Myron in the blue and white. Carl in the orange, cream, and white. Oh, Myron traction rolls off the wall as he taps the Big Dipper. Carl now back on Myron's rear bumper as they're coming up to put a lap on Junior.
5 minutes left.
Myron trying to chase him back down, but he's got Carl to worry about. Carl drafts him down the straightaway, all over Myron's rear bumper. Oh, watch it. Ooh. They barely missed Tyler as he bounces off the Porsche corner. Carl right there on Myron. The battle second and third is Senior is checked out by 4 seconds. Wow, Carl slides across Myron's rear bumper. So close. He stole the license plate off of it.
Four minutes left.
Myron gets back into a groove. Goes 12-1 to Carl's 12-6. Track slows down a little. 11-9s from both the top two drivers. Senior, oh, Carl taps past pit lane. Oh, and he broke it. I was going to let Junior get by Carl. So everybody's stretched out a little bit right now. Senior about 4.5 ahead of Myron. Junior about 2 laps behind Myron. Tyler about 2 laps behind Junior. Let's see if Myron can close back in on Senior. Senior on a 40-lapper 8:09. Myron on a 39 8:03.
3 minutes left.
Myron now down the straightaway, 2.9 seconds back as Myron gains off 2/10. Still a lot of race to go, almost a little over 2 minutes.
Two minutes left.
Myron 2.7 back. Senior down the straightaway. Myron down the straightaway, about a straightaway back. 2.4 is the gap as Myron pulls off another 3/10. Senior now down to a 39.8 flat .3. And following, his average is 12.3. He needs the better 12.3s. Should be dumping here towards the end. We're going to let Myron close in on him a little bit as he pulls another 3/10 off.
1 minute left.
Does he have enough time? Myron pulls another 10th off. 2 seconds is the gap. Myron's digging. It's going to take no mistakes from Myron to close in on him. 12.5,
45
12.3.
seconds left.
.12.3, 12.3. David holding on there.
30 seconds left.
Junior with a 13 flat. Oh, Myron taps. He went from 1.8 to 2 seconds. Not enough time.
15
The
seconds
senior
left.
taps hard. Last lap. Myron taps in the crosstown.
David Owens Jr.
David, you're done.
Myron Kinnard
Myron,
done.
you're done. Waiting on Junior.
David Owens done.
That's a race. Everybody's done.
The race is completed. Goof. Josiah Schelling. Brad Schelling. Justin Oliver.
All right, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, drivers from last race back out to Marshall.
Justin on livered.
No, they all checked. That's okay. They checked already once. They checked already once. Well, to check in then. Move them.
Josiah Schelling. Goof.
Just looking for... No, I'll bring her up there. We're not starting
Scott
halfway
Pritchard.
back anymore. We got the full sweeper.
Brad Schelling.
Right? Yeah, that'll work. Then Oof. Then Josiah. Can you help him out there, senior?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
The black and green one goes all the way at the back. Perfect. All right. We have Marshall. Drivers. GT, B main. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Oh, a little tap from Justin. Josiah gets around Dakota. Trouble in front of the announcer's booth, though. Dakota back up in that second. Brad into third. Scott into fourth. Josiah down to fifth. It is Justin Oliver down the straightaway in the blue. Oh, Dakota taps Brad around. Fighting for those Porsche Cup points. The battle right now is second, third, and fourth. Dakota nice and tight through the corners. Little tight. Oh, but he taps, falls back to fourth. Going to have to work his way back up as Josiah trying to close back in on Brad. Up at the front, Justin out and gone through the crosstown.
5 minutes left.
Brad through the crosstown, Josiah through the crosstown, Dakota through the crosstown. The gap, 2.7 between Brad and Justin, 3.8 to 1 second to Josiah, 1.6 to Dakota, and Scott about 8 seconds back in fifth. Dakota taps. Josiah now closing in. Oh, your leader upside down. He falls to third, so the battle. Wow. Oh, second and third, first and second take out each other. So Justin takes back over the lead. He loses it and gains it in like 2 corners. Oh, body tuck for Brad.
4 minutes left.
So it's Josiah up in that second spot trying to chase down Justin about 1.3 seconds back. Dakota now 4 seconds behind Josiah. Brad now 2.2 behind Josiah. Oh, Josiah rolls it. That puts Dakota up into second. Brad now on Dakota's rear bumper. Oh, Josiah rolls it again after a tap. Lets Scott get his lap back. So Scott a lap down to Josiah in the yellow. He lets Josiah back in front of him. The leader through the crosstown into the bus stop, onto the straightaway. But it is Justin Oliver now 5 seconds out on Dakota.
3 minutes
Dakota
left.
through the diagonal. Past Porsche corner. He takes a bite. Smart driving there because here comes Brad. Justin out to a 7-second lead, so he could just probably keep it center of the track. He doesn't want to break anything. Dakota in that second spot, 1.5 up on Brad. He's got a little bit of distance on Brad. He went 12.6 to Brad's 12.7. Dakota slows down with a 13.5. Brad a 13.1, so they're tightening up there. Brad nice and tight through the Tekin Triangle. Dakota taps coming into the bus stop. The gap now, 0.6 seconds between second and third. Brad doing everything he can to close in on Dakota. Dakota trying to hold him off. Tightens it up.
2 minutes left.
Onto the straightaway. Your leader works his way on the straightaway. He's got about a 9-second lead on the field. Oh, Brad taps at the Tekin Triangle. Dakota gets a little bit of a breathing room there. Still a lot to go in this race, though. Can Dakota hold on to second? Will Josiah close back in on Brad to put pressure on Brad? He might, because he's only 1.7 back. Oh, Dakota goes out wide at the Big Dipper. Dakota taps it coming into the bus stop. Brad now on his back bumper. The battle right now, second and third past pit lane. Brad goes inside with a nice pass. Dakota rolls him. Wow. That could be a black flag. You tapped first.
1 minute
You straight out peeled Brad. You're going to have to let Brad pass.
45 seconds left.
Somebody said black flag. Oh,
30
Josiah
seconds
gets
left.
around, gets passed by Dakota as the leader coming up behind third place Josiah unofficially.
$15 seconds left. Goof done. Josiah Schelling done.
And hit the line,
Justin
you're
Oliver
done. Just waiting
Brad
on
Schelling
Scott.
done.
One to finish. Everybody else is done but Scott. Easy, everybody else is
Scott
done.
Pritchard done. The race is completed.
Justin to tech. Don't leave, you lose your points.
Steve Queen. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Tommy Upsery. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I looked at the motors. I pulled the
seconds to
pinion
the
off.
start of the race.
Where's your stool?
Myron Kinnard.
No, Steve.
Carl Gould.
Where's your stool?
15 seconds to the start of the race. John Trinity Barrett.
All right, marshals, disperse. Marshals, disperse. What? Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. So yes, he took you out. He did. He got fourth and you got third. Josiah got second. Yes, Josiah got second. It was a racing incident. Yes, you got screwed. I wait. It was a battle for position. If someone taps, all right, line them up. Myron, John, Carl, Steve, Tommy.
Yeah, I got him to the 11. CB.
Go Marshall 11. Oh, here. Trust me, they'll roll over. Aye, Myron, John, Carl, Steve, Tommy. Go to the video. He did not brake check you. I can't believe he brake checked you. Aye. Are the drivers ready? On the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Myron, the only non-Porsche. Oh, Steve gets crazy at pit lane. Falls to the back of the pack. Tommy up to 4th. Up at the front, John trying to chase down Myron. Myron in the Cadillac. John in the Porsche. Carl in the Porsche. Tommy in the Porsche. Steve in the Porsche. Myron taps. John pounces onto his back bumper. Oh, Tommy taps. Steve body tucks, falls back to 5th. Carl all by him lonesome. John taps coming onto the straight. Myron goes 11-1. John 11-4. Everybody in the 11s but Steve. Oh, the second place upside down. Going to let Carl. Oh, nobody wants 3rd place or 2nd place.
"5 minutes left."
That was pretty blatant, dude. That was not necessarily blatant. We'll watch the video. Myron taps, lets John close back in. The gap 2.4 after being 4.8. Myron taps the Big Dipper. through the crosstown. John through the crosstown. Carl past Porsche corner. The battle right now, third, fourth, and fifth. Tommy finds his favorite corner. Tommy back in front of Steve. The battle, fourth and fifth. Black and yellow and blue and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Tommy tightens it up coming into the infield. Steve right
left.
there, the gap. 0.3 seconds at the line. Oh, Tommy finds his corner again. The leader coming up behind Tommy now. Myron inside, nice pass. Smooth through the corner there. John trying to chase him back down. Tommy finds another corner. Is Tommy in fifth, Steve in fourth. Carl still holding on to third, about 4 seconds behind Myron. Oh, John traction rolls past the Porsche corner. Woo! Tommy waits as he's going to have to work hard to chase down Steve. Oh no, Steve broke it.
3 minutes left.
So Steve out of the race pushes Tommy up in the fourth. John now 5 seconds back. Carl 3 seconds behind John. Tommy 10 seconds behind Carl. Although Carl looking to put a lap on Tommy. Things have quieted down just a little bit. Tommy taps Carl by. John through the Porsche corner, down through the crosstown into the bus stop. Takes a little bite off the bus stop. Says he was picking up friends. We were wondering if he had any. Oh, Carl pushes out a little wide there, trying to get around Tommy. Myron yanks the trigger down the straight. As Myron putting a lap on the
2
field.
minutes left.
Well, at least on third. So the battle right now, still the top two. John about 6 seconds back behind Myron. Carl 6 seconds behind John. Tommy 14 seconds behind Carl. Oh, little bargy out there. The gap.
1 minute left.
Myron now 10 seconds ahead, trying to put a lap on the field in the Cadillac.
"45 seconds left.
Myron
seconds
through
left.
the crosstown, coming up behind John. John taps. Oh, he gets lapped. So Carl now about 6 seconds back with 20 seconds to go. Oh, trouble for Tommy.
15
John
seconds
taps.
left.
Will only have enough time for Carl to close in. Don't think so. Probably not, he says. Supposed to be positive. You're positive, positive or not? Okay. Time has expired. When you hit the line, you will be done.
Carl Goulden done.
Oh, does John get his lap back? No.
Myron Kinnard done. Tommy Upsery done.
That's
John
a race.
Trinity
Myron
Barrett
takes
done.
it 32 laps. John 31. Carl 32 Tommy 29.
The race is completed. Steve Queen. David Owens. Two minutes to the start of the race. Scott Fuller. 1 minute to the start of the race. Rick Worth. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Robert Durlow. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Eric Anderson.
Still need one more marshal. Carl, I need you out to marshal. Straightaway is closed. Line them up. It's going to go EA, Robert, Scott, David, Rick, and Kiki. Yeah, I know, I see it. I know. Alright. TCA main. Drivers ready. On the tone. Less than 5. Nice clean start from everybody. Dara's 0.3 behind EA. Scott 0.7 behind Dara. Closest battle is Rick and David right now at a 1.8 separating. Oh no, David got by Rick. Dara now trailing EA by 1.3. Scott 0.8 behind Dara. Straightaway. Straightaway. Go high in the straightaway. High. Clear. Tap on
5
David's
minutes
gonna
left.
wet. Rick back in front. Oh, Kiki pulls it. Closest battle is Scott and Robert. 0.3 separating them. EA with a 10.1, Robert with a 10.6, Scott 10.8, Rick 11.2, David 10.8. Robert now 3.2 behind EA. Scott 5.3 behind Robert. 5.3. What is this? Wrong car, bro. Dara now closes in the gap. Is
minutes
down
left.
to a 0.45 behind EA. Scott's now 2.6 behind Dara. EA with a 10.3 and Dara with a 10.4. 0.69 separates. EA slowly growing the gap on Dara, now over a 1 second. EA with a 10.2, Dara 10.8, Scott 11.0, Rick with an 11.3, and 11.1 for David.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Closest battle is first and second. EA has a 2.6 lead on Dara. EA now in a 35-610 pace. EA's now grown the gap to 4.2 against Dara.
Two minutes left.
Robert almost driving over poor Rick. Closest battle on the track is first to second. 6.4 separates. EA with a 10.3, Dara with a 10.9, Scott with an 11.0, Rick 12.1, and David with an 11.4. EA now has a lap on the field.
1 minute left.
Forty-five
45
seconds to
seconds
go.
left.
Closest battle's first to second. 12 seconds separates. Oh, Scott closing in on Robert now. 8 seconds apart.
30 seconds left. 15 seconds left.
10 seconds to go. Hit the line.
Robert
Done.
Durlett done.
Robert, you're done.
Rick Worth done.
Rick, you're done.
David Owens
David, you're
done.
done.
Eric
Ian,
Anderson
you're
done.
And
Scott
you're
Quillo done.
That's a race. Eric Anderson takes it with a 35.607 with a fast lap of a 10.1.
The race is completed. Unknown driver. Twelve two. Ten eight. 9-9. Eleven three. 9-8. 9-7. 9-9. 9-7. 9-7. 9-6. 9-6. 9-7. 14.5. Chris James.